Kick it off with Jiri v Khalil. Now, both guys are actually fighters that I'm really big fans of in the light heavyweight division, and part of the reason why that division is so entertaining is because of these two guys being at the top. They're entertaining fighters. Khalil, of course, coming off quite an impressive, dominant, and comfortable win over Jamal Hill. So's Jiri, I believe. Both guys coming off pretty comfortable wins against Jamal Hill. Sort of showing the level that Jamal's at, that they can get cooked so easily by guys like Jiri and Khalil. But nonetheless, Jiri sort of steamrolled Jamal Hill a lot more, whereas Khalil sort of just outpointed him for 5 rounds. So it sort of depends what kind of style of dominance you prefer. Of course, Khalil is the more technically sound in terms of the Muay Thai. His technique's really nice. It's a real distinct style. Not to say that Yuri's not got a distinct style himself, but it's just technically a bit more unpredictable, a bit more wild, which, to be fair, makes him harder to deal with. And it's been one of Yuri's biggest strengths his entire career is his unpredictability and the fact that he doesn't even know what he's going to throw before he throws it. So he's going to throw these crazy spinning elbows, flying knees, wheel kicks, spinning back fists, Superman punches, all of these he's going to throw them. Whereas Khalil is a lot more of a fundamentalist and has a very good grasp of the Muay Thai basics in terms of how to move, in terms of what to throw and how to accomplish what he wants to accomplish in a fight, ultimately winning, dominating and eventually getting the knockout, because Khalil punches and throws everything with bad intentions. I think that's established. Whereas Jiri almost is a bit more free-flowing and that power comes a bit more naturally. It doesn't feel as laboured as it does with Khalil. But I think looking at resumes, it does lend to thinking Yuri's going to win this fight. It'll predominantly be a striking battle, of course. Khalil Rountree is a striker too. But like I said, Yuri's a bit more free-flowing, and Khalil Rountree's been beaten multiple times by guys worse than Jiri, right? People will say maybe this is a new version of Khalil. He's got some momentum behind him now, but I'm still not 100% sold on it. But I'm going to go with Jiri to win this fight. I think he'd probably win a decision because it's only a 3-rounder. I mean, to be fair, and this is the thing that I always get with the Khalil fights, because where they're 3-rounders, I almost fancy Khalil over anyone in the division in a 3-rounder. Right, and that's the thing. So if it's a 3-rounder, I could see Khalil landing enough volume in the first 2 rounds, maybe even hurting Jiri a few times to pick up those rounds, and then as long as he survives the 3rd round, he can win that fight. So I do see a path to victory for Khalil, but my instinct wants to tell me Yuri's going to win, so I'm going to go with my instinct and Jiri for the dub, for a decision win.